What's going on guys, Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a new transfer episode today. I'm going to start off by saying sorry there wasn't an episode last couple of days and it's been very inconsistent so far this month. But there is a reason for that. If you follow me on Twitter you'll understand why, but now we should be getting back into the swing of things. So if we could do all the good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button and also drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So first up today we got a pretty interesting story from a couple days ago. So a player called Didier Lamkelzee, he showed up to the Royal Antwerp training ground in a rival shirt, which is Anderlecht. He's trying to force a move through to Panathinaikos and the security team denied his entry. Like there's literally pictures of him standing outside trying to get in, and it's certainly one of the stranger transfer stories I've seen. It's definitely up there with Peter Odemwingi's. A couple of transfers to do the MLS now, and the first one is that Austin FC have signed former US men's national team defender Matt Besler. He's from Sporting KC on a free transfer and he's a player I used to use a lot back in the day on FIFA Ultimate Team. Philadelphia Union have sold their second young star in a matter of months. That's following Brennan Aronson's move to RB Salzburg. So the national team defender Mark McKenzie, he's completed his much anticipated move to KRC Genk in Belgium, and the fee itself is thought to be around $6 million, which could rise with performance bonuses plus a very high sell-on fee. Two transfers now for Getafe, and one is from Real Madrid, the other one is from Barca. So the player moving from Barcelona is Carlos Alenia, and it's a loan deal for the remainder of the season. And the player coming in from Real Madrid is Kubo. The young Japanese international is regarded very highly, but his loan spell at Villarreal didn't work out. He didn't really get too much first team football, so now he's gone to Getafe and now he'll be hoping he gets more opportunities. Next up we have got former Brazilian national team right back Maicon, and formerly also of Inter Milan and Manchester City. He's actually arrived in Italy in Rome. That's ahead of signing for Serie D side Sonna. His son has also joined the club and he'll be playing for their academy side. Former Feyenoord, Real Madrid and Everton player Royston Drenthe, he signed with Spanish fourth tier club Racing Murcia. The former Dutch international was declared bankrupt just a month ago, previously stating he lost $3.2 million following a failed move into rap music and also acting. And he's also a player that back in the day, he had a lot of potential about him, but unfortunately never really fulfilled that, and he's also a player I used a lot back in the old PES Master League days. Then we move on to a transfer for Stoke City. They have confirmed the signing of Rabi Matondo from Schalke in the Bundesliga as a loan deal until the end of the season. He joined the German side back in 2019 from Manchester City's youth academy, and it's a very similar transfer to Jadon Sancho. PSG midfielder Julian Draxler is a possible target for Arsenal, this according to Bild reporter Christian Falk. The Gunners may look to sign the Germany international on a free transfer in the summer, that should they fail in their attempts to land number one target Julian Brandt from Borussia Dortmund. And Draxler being linked with Arsenal is nothing new really, because you can go back I'd say 5 or 6 years and he has been linked to a move to the Emirates Stadium. Nothing ever materialised. It might happen now, but I don't think he's anywhere near as good as he used to be. Now we have got another American gem that could be coming to Europe. So according to Fabrizio Romano, Juventus have offered FC Dallas $7 million for Brian Reynolds. It'd be a loan deal with the obligation to buy, and they're now awaiting a response from the MLS side. And because Juventus can't sign any non-EU players this January, if an agreement is reached, Reynolds would join at Serie A side Benevento on a 6-month loan deal, and he will join the Juventus squad ahead of the next campaign. This transfer for me hasn't been announced just yet on Friday morning, but West Brom are very close to signing Scotland midfielder Robert Snodgrass. A transfer which kind of came out of nowhere is that Sebastian Haller has completed his switch from West Ham to Ajax. It's a €25 million move in total, it's a $22.5 million plus bonuses, and it's on a 4.5-year contract. It's the most expensive transfer ever for a Dutch club, outdoing the fee that Ajax paid for David Neres in 2017. And Sebastian Haller never really worked out with the Hammers because he joined from Frankfurt in the summer of 2019 and he cost them about £40 million, but in 50 games scored just 14 goals. Manchester United have confirmed they've completed the signing of AMAD DIALLO from Atalanta. The club agreed a fee worth up to £37 million with add-ons, and that was back in October on the last day of the summer transfer window. And now they've finally obtained all the correct paperwork that's to allow the transfer to happen this month. He signed a contract until the end of June 2025 with the option to extend it with a further year. And now a player potentially leaving United is going to be Sergio Romero, and apparently according to Manchester Evening News, he's already bid farewell to his teammates. The backup goalkeeper has found regular game time very hard to come by this season, with Dean Henderson now coming in to provide backup to De Gea, making him third choice keeper overall in the pecking order, and it looks like a club he'll be joining is Boca Juniors. The Athletic are saying Bayern Munich are in advanced talks to sign Omar Richards as a free agent this summer. The left back's contract runs out at Reading, and Bayern are seeing him as a good backup to Alphonso Davies. Now we have got two Arsenal transfers, one being an outgoing, one actually being a confirmed transfer. So the first one is according to Gianluca Damasio. He has said Arsenal defender Socrates is set to complete a move to Genoa. The Italian club are ready to hand the Greece international a 2.5-year contract, and Socrates has actually fallen down the squad pecking order at Arsenal. He's yet to make a single senior appearance for the club this term. So from one centre-back leaving, now we have one coming in. Arsenal confirmed the signing of 19-year-old centre-back Omar Rekic. Is from Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga, and he'll now join Arsenal's under-23 side. He's penned a professional contract with the club, and Bill do say he cost them about £500,000. Fanatic are reporting that Trabzonspor have reached an agreement to sign Enzo Perez from River Plate. The 34-year-old will return to Europe, that's after taking in stints with Benfica and Valencia previously in his career. A player linked to Manchester United a lot recently is going to be Ecuadorian starlet Moises Caicedo, but according to CBS Sports, they say Atlanta United have made an offer to sign him, and because United are pretty unsure whether to make the move or not, it would cost about £5 million, Atlanta United could come in and offer him more first-team football. AC Milan are keeping tabs on French winger Florian Thauvin. This story is from Calcio Mercato. Tauvin's contract with Marseille is set to run out in the summer transfer window, or in the summer should I say, and the club are prepared to lose him on a free deal. AC Milan are prepared to offer him a 4-year contract, and currently right now they are the favourites to bring him in. Arsenal midfielder Mesut Ozil has agreed a move to Fenerbahce according to Turkish publication DHA. DC United were thought to be leading the race for the 31-year-old, but the transfer saga has taken a new twist following an offer from the Super League outfit. Ozil looks set to reject a switch to the MLS in favour of a return to his homeland, and the experienced playmaker is set to commit to Fenerbahce until 2024. Arsenal are actively trying to move him on this January, so they might release him early and pay him out a little bit, but it does make sense because he's the second highest paid player I believe in the Premier League at about £350,000 a week, yet he doesn't even make the Arsenal squad. Two stories now about Moussa Dembele and a potential departure from Lyon. So the first one is from L'Equipe and also Foot Mercato. They are saying that Atletico Madrid have submitted an offer to Lyon, that's for forward Moussa Dembele. Foot Mercato do say it's a loan deal for the rest of the season, but it does include a €35 million option to buy. The player is open to making this switch, and Lyon are actually open to selling him on top of that, but first they need to bring a replacement in, and they're looking at Islam Slimani from Leicester City. Whereas RMC, they say West Ham want to bring Dembele in, that's to replace the outgoing Sebastian Aller, but Goal.com say Dembele, he's not interested in a move to West Ham. According to Foot Mercato again, they're saying Tottenham have open talks with Inter regarding a deal for Ivan Perisic. The Croatian forward has been long linked to a move to the Premier League, though previously it was to Manchester United, and he could be seeing out the rest of the campaign on loan in North London. And I think when he was linked to United before, the manager was Jose Mourinho, so it makes a lot of sense. Fisherjez.net are saying Jorginho Wijnaldum is set on a summer move to Barca. That's after rejecting a fresh contract offer from Liverpool. The 30-year-old wants to join the Spanish Giants on a free, that's when his existing deal at Anfield expires in June. Liverpool don't want to lose Wijnaldum, but he's already made his mind up to take on a new challenge at the Camp Nou. Diario AS have come out of the story saying that Liverpool are now considered a great rival to Real Madrid, that's in the pursuit of Bayern Munich defender David Alaba. The Reds are also rivaling Los Blancos in the signature of Kylian Mbappe, whose contract runs out in 2022. The article does mention that Liverpool are matching Real Madrid's offer for David Alaba, that's about €10 million per season. Now, Real Madrid are still the favourites to get him, but in regards to the Kylian Mbappe part of the story, they say the Reds offer the perfect package with the most competitive league, a club with success, a manager that can get the best out of him, and the main takeaway with Nike's mutual deal. The article also mentions LeBron James, who has ties with Liverpool and Mbappe, who could potentially have an influence in a possible deal. I've maintained the opinion for quite some time now that I think this upcoming summer transfer window, I believe Mohamed Salah will leave Liverpool. Now, there are a lot of rumours as of late saying he could be going to Real Madrid, and he seems to be a bit unsettled at Anfield. Whether they are true or not remains to be seen, but it does add up as well because of the interviews he's done over the last couple of weeks. Canal Plus are saying Mauricio Pochettino's priority signing for PSG this summer is going to be Sergio Aguero. The Manchester City striker is out of contract at the end of the season, so he would be available on a free. And a lot of places are saying that Man City haven't actually offered him a new deal just yet. And with rumours saying they could be after Erling Haaland, it would make sense for Aguero to go on to a new challenge. And for PSG with Mauricio Pochettino, it would be a very good place to go. And the final story today is from AS again. They're saying Barcelona are considering buying a Major League Soccer franchise. That's to help convince Messi to renew his deal at the club. That's because recently he said in an interview that he wants to play in the USA, that's at some point at the end of his career. And it also ties in with Man City being tied in with New York City FC. Because of that, he may go to Man City, in a couple years time go to New York. But if Barca managed to get a club in America, he could do the same there. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do all the good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button, and press that bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can, and we should be more consistent from here on out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.